Hello, Westminster Strings. We're back for our fourth video. Before we start, I want to tell you to please continue reviewing Rolling Along and Lightly Row on pages 8 and 9. So numbers 19 and 22 in the book. But you can use the previous videos to work on that. So keep going with 19 and 22. But what we're going to do today is page 10, which we went through last time, and then we're going to go through the stuff on page 11. So we'll just start by doing number 23, which is our fourth finger D for cellos and third finger D, on the third tape for violin. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. D. One more time without saying the note name this time. Just playing. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, now cellists, you're going to pick up your fourth finger, play your third finger on C sharp. And on violin, it is
a high 2 or a regular second finger on your tape.
On the tape, right? Yes. Here we go. So third finger C sharp, second finger C sharp. And I'll say the notes with us this time. 1, 2, ready, go. C sharp, 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 C sharp. That's a mouthful. Here we go. Let's play it one more time with just playing it. 1, 2, ready, go. Great. So on take off, we're going to be going back and forth. So cellos, you will be taking off your fourth finger and leaving down your first, second, and third fingers.
And violin, you'll be taking off your third finger, but leave your 1 and 2 down.
So just taking off the top finger, essentially. Here we go, number 25. And we'll do the usual thing where I say the notes the first time, and then we'll do it one more time where we just play. 1, 2, ready, go. D, D, C sharp, C sharp, C sharp, D, D, C sharp, C sharp, D, C sharp, D. Awesome. Now we're going to do it one more time with just playing. 1, 2, not too fast, go. Island, same 2 notes, but we're adding our open D, which is the string lower than the string we're playing our fingers on. So you can still leave your fingers down while you play that open string. Just make sure they're not, overlapping and hitting a string they shouldn't be hitting. Make sure you're up on your fingertips, no matter what instrument you play on. That is the way we do it. Here we go, saying the note names. This time I'll just take the repeat and I'll say the note names the first time, and we'll just play the second. We'll play the repeat without saying it, just to save some time. 1, 2, ready, go. D, D, C sharp, C sharp, D, D, open D. D, D, C sharp, C sharp, D, open D, D. Okay, we're going on to the next page. So Olympic high jump, they're just talking about how far away the notes are from each other is what I think they're talking about there. But we've got our D, our open D, D again, then they throw a C sharp in there. It's the same notes we just played in the previous exercise. So let's play it with saying the note names, and we won't take the repeat. We'll stop in the middle and talk about it a little bit. So here are the note names for number 27, Olympic high jump. 1, 2, ready, go. D, D, open D, open D, 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 C sharp. D, D, open D, open D, D, C sharp, D, rest, and then we would repeat. This time we're going to just play it one time through, again with no saying of anything, just to play it so you have something to play with. 1, 2, ready, go. Good, and when you're practicing at home, you can play it without the video and take the repeat as many times as you want. So, we have a new note. So for cellist, it's going to be your first finger on the A string, which is your high string, on the first tape. So just your first finger, and it's a little dark in here today, but just your first finger. And the same for violin.
First finger on your tape on the A string.
So just playing that note all the way through this exercise. So we'll do it twice as we usually do, and I'll say the note names the first time. We would say 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 the whole time if we were saying our finger numbers. Here we go, let's try it. Number 28. 1, 2, ready, go. B, 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 B. So that's our new note of the day today. B natural. Now we'll play it one more time, like we usually do, just playing with it. 1, 2, ready, go. Great. So now we're going to do all the notes on our A string. So today we were working on D, we were working on C sharp, we were working on first finger B, and then you will have your open A. Can we show that on the violin?
So
Yeah.
this is what it looks like, just to show you guys. So here's D, C sharp, sorry, B, and open A, just like that.
So just straight down, 3, 2, 1, open. Or if you're a cello player, 4, 3, 1, open. So here we go. We're almost to playing a full scale, which is do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. This is half of it, which is why they call it halfway down. 1, 2, ready, go. D, rest. D, rest. C sharp, C sharp, C sharp. B, B, rest. A, A. Good. Let's do that now. Same one, and I'll say the cello finger numbers this time. 1, 2, ready, go. 4, 4, rest. 3, 3, 3, rest. 1, rest. 1, rest. Open, open, open. Now we'll do that with the violin finger numbers. 1, 2, ready, go.
3, 3, 2, 2, 2, rest. 1, rest. 1, rest. Open, open, open.
Great. And let's do it one time more without saying anything, just to have something to play with. 1, 2, ready, go. Great. So the next one, number 30, is the exact same thing but backwards. We're going to start on our open A and then we're going to put our fingers down. So for cello it'll be 1, and then 3, and then 4. And on violin it'll be
open, A, 1, 2, and then 3.
right, same deal. So we'll do, this time we won't do the finger numbers. You guys can work on that on your own. We'll just do note names and then we'll do it again with just playing. So here we go. It's called right back up. In other words, right back up the scale. 1, 2, ready, go. A, just the playing. 1, 2, ready, go. I just wanted to say something to the cellists real quick. You're going to see me playing your open A with my first finger on the double bass. The double bass is tuned differently, so that's why it looks a little bit different. If you're going, why isn't he playing open? That's just because this is a slightly bigger instrument with a different tuning. But you guys have an open A string, so make sure you're doing it just like that. Okay, I'm sure you guys in some time in your life have heard do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, which is a musical scale, or it's like the alphabet for music. And there's a little blurb in the book here that talks about how it's the notes in order. And the first scale we're going to learn is the D major scale. And for some reason the book teaches it upside down, and they teach you downwards before they teach you upwards. Normally, if we had a lot of time, I would show it to you backwards from the way they wrote it, but just to keep things very clear, we're going to do the book exactly the way it's written. So now we're going to use all the notes on the A string and all the notes on the D string. So let's just go through this. Number 31, we'll have to do it a couple of times with all the different ways we do it. So I'll say the note names this first time. 1, 2, ready, go. D, 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 C sharp, C sharp, C sharp, B, 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 A, G, 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 F sharp, F sharp, F sharp, E, 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 D, D, D. We'll do it again with our finger numbers. So these are going to be the cello finger numbers. And by the way, I don't think I've said this in any of the videos. Even when we're saying the other instruments' numbers, still play. Still play with your fingering. If you're a cellist and we're doing the violin fingering, still play your correct fingerings for your instrument. But keep playing every time. So here we go. These are the cello finger numbers. 1, 2, ready, go. 4, 4, 4, 3, 3, 3, 1, 1, 1, open A, 4, 4, 4, 3, 3, 3, 1, 1, 1, open D, D, D. Awesome. Now we'll do the violin finger numbers. 1, 2, ready, go.
3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, open A, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, open D, D, D.
Awesome. So they call it the Essential Elements quiz, but it's the exact same thing you just did, but backwards. So now we're going to go up the D major scale. So now it will be do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So when you guys are playing it, have that in your head and try to make it match that. So we're going to start talking about playing in tune at some point, which is very tricky on string instruments. So we'll go through this one a couple of times as well, just to make sure that everyone knows what they're doing. Number 32, these are the note names. 1, 2, ready, go. Open D, 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 E, 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 F sharp, F sharp, F sharp, G, 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 A, B, 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 C sharp, C sharp, C sharp, D, D, D. All right, and we'll do cello finger numbers next. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Open D, D, D. 1, 1, 1, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4. Open A, 1, 1, 1, 3, 3, more time just playing. Before we do that though, I just want you guys to review both of these pages so that you're really getting used to your D major notes. So both pages 10 and 11, and continue working on 19 and 22, the two songs that we've been working on quite a bit. So Rolling Along and Lightly Row. And I know we got a lot done today in a very short amount of time, so please feel free to back the recording up and do it multiple times. It will definitely not hurt. Here we go. 1, 2, 32, go. Guys, that's plenty for you to work on for 1 week. So I hope everyone has a good week. And again, if anyone has any questions, please do not hesitate to ask. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.